Lipat po tayo sa paboritong pastime ng mga Pinoy, ang basketball. Muli pong nagsama-sama sa ensayo ang Gilas Pilipinas team. Ito'y bilang preparasyon para sa kanilang partisipasyon sa FIBA World Cup sa Spain sa Agosto at sa Incheon Asian Games sa Setyembre. May report si Ms. Ria Arevalo ng Sports Radio 918.
Balik na sa once-a-week practice kada Lunes ang Gilas Pilipinas National Team. Nakasama na ng koponan sa ensayo ang mga bagong invitees na sina Paul Lee, Marshall Lassiter, Jared Dillinger at Greg Slaughter. Ayon kay National Shot Reyes, sa 17-man pool magmumula ang roster na kanyang bibitbitin patungong FIBA World Cup sa Spain sa Agosto at sa Asian Games sa Incheon, South Korea sa Setyembre.
This is the pool. This is the pool. Yeah, we have no plans of because we don't have enough. We don't have enough time as it is for this pool, so it's hard to change.
Ibinunyag rin ni Reyes ang pre-tournament itinerary ng Philippine Quintet, tulad ng 3-game sojourn sa South Korea at training camp sa Spain. Bukod pa rito, posible ring aniyang lumahok ang Gilas squad sa season-ending PBA Governors Cup bilang guestee.
Hindi, wala lang. Ito lang, once a week lang talaga pwede.
Hindi mo pwedeng idagdagan ng...
Hindi pwede kasi may games eh. So hindi pwede mag-practice on Tuesday kasi may game ng Wednesday. Hindi pwede ng Thursday, may game ng Friday. Wala na ibang araw talaga na pwede kundi Monday.
Wala ka nang balak idagdag dito sa 17?
Wala na.
Todo na to, boss?
Yeah,
Todo na.
for now wala.
Nakuha ng Shot Reyes mentored team ang karapatang katawanin ng Pilipinas sa Spain meet sa bisa ng kanilang silver medal sa FIBA Asia Men's Championships noong isang taon. Para sa PTV Sports, Ria Arevalo, Sports Radio 918.
Sa kaugnay na ulat, 4 na araw matapos na maimbitahan sa Gilas Pool, naging masigasig agad sa ensayo si Rain or Shine Elasta Painters guard Paul Lee. At ang isa sa mga pinagtutuunan ng pansin ng tinaguriang angas ng tondo ay ang pagkabisa sa dribble at drive offense ng national team. Nagbabalik si Ms. Ria Arevalo ng Sports Radio 918.
Hindi pa man opisyal na naisasama sa final lineup ng Gilas Pilipinas team, naging masidhi na agad ang preparasyon ni Rain or Shine Elasto Painters star guard Paul Lee. Sa katunayan, masusing pinag-aaralan ng 6'1" Tondo Manila Pride ang dribble and drive offense na ipinatutupad ni Coach Shot Reyes sa pambansang koponan. Inamin rin ni Lee na pangarap niya makaharap sa loob ng hardcourt ang mga NBA idols na sina Manu Ginobili, Carlos Arroyo, JJ Barea at iba pa.
Dati napapanood ko lang sa TV, pero never pumasok sa isip ko na mangyayari yun. Na may chance na mangyayari yun, enjoy ko lang.
Hindi rin inilihim ni Lee ang ginagawang pag-scout sa videos ng mga rival guards sa World Championships, kung saan makakatapat ng Pilipinas sa group preliminaries ang Argentina, Greece, Puerto Rico, Croatia at Senegal.
Panoorin ko lang yung mga clips nila on YouTube para makita ko lang if ever na papasok ko sa 12-man.
Bukod sa kanilang misyon na makarating sa second round ng preliminaries ng FIBA World Cup, asam rin ng Philippine 5 na makakopo ng ginto sa Incheon Asian Games sa Setyembre. Para sa PTV Sports, Ria Arevalo, Sports Radio 918.
Sa PBA, pinag-aaralan na po ng official cover na Sports 5 ang mga pagbabago sa television broadcast setup na maaari nilang ipatupad kung kinakailangan sa season-ending PBA Governors Cup at sa mga susunod na komperensya ng Liga. Ito'y kasunod po ng mataas na television rating na nakuha ng Money V Pangilinan Controlled Network sa Game 6 ng PBA Philippine Cup Finals sa pagitan ng San Mig Coffee Mixers at Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Report ni Ms. Nicole Ramos.
Aminado ang dalawang mataas na opisyales ng TV5 na mataas ang rating na nakuha nila sa Game 6 ng PBA Philippine Cup Finals noong Miyerkules ng gabi. Sa inilabas na datos ng Nielsen Media Research, 32.1% o aabot sa 4 million viewers ang audience share ng final game ng San Mig Coffee Mixers at Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Ayon kay TV5 Chief Executive Officer Noel Lorenzana, hindi maikakaila na isa ang PBA sa mga biggest audience draw ng kapatid network na isa sa 3 major television stations sa bansa.
We have the series and the finals were very, outstanding numbers. Maraming mga lumalapit. I don't have my list, pero we're very happy with that. It's one of the highest.
Sa panig naman ni Sports 5 headshot Reyes, sa kanilang pag-aaral ay lumalabas na consistent talaga sa audience share ang PBA, mula eliminations hanggang playoffs.
Part of the study is to figure out if the current schedule of TV5 led to more viewers for the PBA, and it's a resounding yes with the current schedule. So, there's we don't see any need to change it at this point.
Samantala, hindi naman itinanggi ni Lorenzana at Reyes ang posibilidad na ang kasalukuyang television broadcast setup pa rin ang kanilang ipapatupad sa papasok na PBA Commissioner's Cup. Para sa PTV Sports, Nicole Ramos, Telebisyon ng Bayan.
Yan ang tinatawag na halimaw, na mamaw. Balik po tayo sa local sports scene sa cycling. Nangako si two-time Tour Champion John Mark Galedo na gagawin ang lahat para makabawi sa Le Tour Pilipinas sa susunod na buwan. Iti kasunod po ng kanyang mapait na sinapit sa nakalipas na Ronda Pilipinas, kung saan sa penultimate stage na naman po humulag po sa kanyang mga kamay ang individual championship. May report si Sports Radio Senior Correspondent Judith Caringal.
Masayang ibinalita ni 7-Eleven by Road Bike Philippines skipper John Mark Galedo na unti-unti na siyang nakaka-move on mula sa masaklap na kampanya sa Ronda Pilipinas International 2014. Itinuturing ng mga eksperto na victory ride na lamang para kay Galedo ang huling 2 stages ng taunang bikeathon nang biglang maagaw sa kanya ni Mindanao rider Raymond Lapasa ang corona.
Ganun na lang talaga. Hindi na rin. Marami pa rin talaga tanong. Magtatanong pa rin sila kung bakit ano talaga nangyari.
Dahil dito, nangako si Galedo na magpapahinga lamang ng ilang araw at kagiat na magbabalik sa ensayo. Plano ng two-time Tour Champion na simulan ang pagsikwat ng panibagong corona sa Le Tour Pilipinas Cycling Classic sa susunod na buwan.
Babawi talaga. Kasi nandun naman Handa naman ako kaso hindi ko na-expect na gano'n mangyari.
Bukod sa individual title, nais rin ni Galedo na mairegalo sa 7-Eleven by Road Bike Philippines ang team championship ng 4th stage Le Tour Pilipinas. Para sa PTV Sports, Judith Caringal, Sports Radio 918.
Samantala, kasado na ang lahat para sa pagdaraos ng ITF Juniors Championship dito sa Maynila sa susunod na 2 linggo. At ang inaasahang mamumuno sa kampanya ng 16-man Philippine team sa 6-day NetFest ay si 174th ranked AJ Lim. Para sa detalye, nagbabalik si Ms. Keisha Halili.
Veteran internationalist AJ Lim ang kampanya ng mga Filipino netters sa 25th Mitsubishi Lancer ITF Junior Championships sa Rizal Memorial Tennis Court sa susunod na 2 linggo. Makakasama ni Lim sa paghataw para sa Pilipinas sina Jed Olivares, Roxanne Resma at Kim Iglupas, gayon din ang 12 pang local tennisters na nabigyan ng wild card. Sa panayam ng PTV Sports, kumpiyansa sa Philippine Lawn Tennis Association Vice President Randy Villanueva na makakaya ng grupo ni Lim na makipagsabayan sa mga top foreign rivals sa 6-day NetFest.
I think we have a very good chance. We have a lot of players competing abroad now, like sina Roxanne Resma, Kim Iglupas, Brian De Quesa, sina Jed Olivares, AJ Lim. I think we have a very good set of players who has a chance to do well in this event.
Sa panig naman ni event organizer Arlan Reyes Jr., umaasa siya na sa pagdaraos ng torneo ay mas maeengganyo nila ang mga kabataang Pilipino na maglaro ng tennis.
Well, we as Mitsubishi, we believe in sports development. We like to encourage the youth, the Filipino youth, to get into sports, and I think this is a good outlet for them.
32 mga bansa ang inaasahang magpapartisipa sa Manila Tournament na opisyal na bubuksan sa Marso 18 at magwawakas sa Marso 23. Para sa PTV Sports, Keisha Halili, Telebisyon ng Bayan.
Inspired ka na naman
Bakit?
Ang gaganda ng guest natin ngayon.
Oo.
Diba? Special.
Pero ito, batiin lang natin yung mga taga Malacanang, ha? Presidential Legislative Liaison Office pala, baligtad. Sa Malacanang, sina Tubes, tama ba to? Abet, Ben at Pablo. Nanonood sila ngayon. Kasama yung airpot ko, tsaka si Secretary Manny Mamba. Thank you so much for keeping us in the background. Nakatutok sila sa atin. Pero anong next portion natin? Ito, exciting ito.
Oo, at may dala silang bola. Magsasample yata.
Mga world champion touch booters, no? Touch football, ano po itong sport na to? At kilalanin po natin sila. Pilipinas ay isa ho sa mga tinitingala sa mundo. Sa pagbabalik ng
PTV Sports.
Hi, I am Diego Miguel Dario of the Team Gilas basketball team. Watch me on home court with Nicole Ramos this coming Thursday.
Gulat naman ako. Good afternoon, Philippines. Welcome to Sports Chat. Ito kasi si Snow, by the way. Dito sa tabi natin eh. Okay mga kaibigan, Sports Chat, Dennis Principe, and isang sport na siguro hindi pa masyado popular or familiar yung ating mga kababayan. But we're hoping that this will be the start of something big for this sport. We're talking about touch football. At this early, marami na po silang ika nga ay nabibigay na karangalan sa ating bansa. And to talk and to know more about this sport, ay kasama po natin ang ating mga officials or ating official at ang ating pong players. Siguro unahin ko muna to my far left. She is a member of our Philippine national squad. Siya po ay si Liwliwa Wawi Vaki. Hi Wawi, good afternoon. Welcome to PTV Sports.
Good afternoon.
Yun, and to her right is also a member of our national squad, Olana Nazareno. Ola!
Yes.
Good afternoon. Di ba kaginigin na? Malamig, ano? At sa kanyang kanan din ay another member of our national team, Shine Santos. Hi, Shine.
Hi.
And ang ating pong CEO ng National or Touch Football Pilipinas, Mr. Ray Gigatara. Sir Ray, magandang hapon sa iyo.
Good afternoon to everyone out there.
Yeah, siguro Sir Ray, kung ano munang mauna, before we talk about yung inyong achievement, let's have a touch football 101. The very basic, ano ba itong sport na ito?
Sure. Touch football, also known as touch rugby, is the minimum contact version of rugby. So people have watched our Volcanoes playing. So it's a similar game sa game ng rugby, but walang tackling. So touch lang. So minimum contact. So the idea is there's less chance that players can get hurt, and it's open to a wider group of people who don't want to, they have that full contact nature. So it's still passing with the ball, running, no kicking, and the ball is still being passed backwards, and they're still trying to score a touchdown on the field. But instead of the 15 versus 15 in rugby, we have 6 versus 6 on the field.
Okay.
So it's really running, passing game, and we like to say it's like patintero but with a ball.
Alright. So, paano ipasok yung football? Kasi walang ano.
Sure, because just like yung rugby, the original name of rugby is actually rugby football. So it's the homage to football, which is the mother sport of us all. So even though the ball is oval shaped, it's still from football in a way. So that's why the official name is touch football. But we sometimes refer to it more as touch. To simplify, just like ultimate frisbee is, they don't call it ultimate frisbee, they call ultimate disc, sorry, they call it just ultimate. Right, so, or it can be touch rugby. So.
Pero do we have an NSA for this?
Yes, actually, the National Sports Association of Touch Football is Touch Football Filipinas, and that's under the Federation of International Touch, which is the word body that handles touch football.
Alright, at yung ating mga ladies, siguro basic question naman ito para sa mga katulad nyo na medyo hindi doon napupunta sa mga familiar, so to speak, na mga sports. Like sa inyo, volleyball, very popular. But siguro ikaw muna, Shine, bakit touch football ang una mong, or ang sport mo ngayon?
Sige, share ko lang kung paano ako napunta sa touch football. Actually, wala talaga akong idea nung first time na nag-train ako. Meron kasi akong unused cleats sa closet ko. So, and nalaman ko sa they use the same pair of shoes. Sabi ko, sige, try ko lang. Then, nakita ko, ang ganda nung game. Sobrang, ang ganda nung sports. And, I like team sports kasi. So, sobrang, ayun, mabibuild mo talaga yung trust sa teammates mo sa touch football.
Yun. So, team player ka. You don't want to shine.
Pwede din.
Pwede rin.
Yeah.
Okay. Si Ola, ikaw naman. Bakit touch football?
Yeah, actually sabay kami ni Shine
Sabay kayo,
nag-apply.
okay.
Yeah, but I like touch football and sumali ako ng touch football because I like running and ako personally, I like field sports talaga. I like the outdoors, ganun. So, with touch football, you just do running and passing. It's very simple and basic and better than later on you find out how it's also complicated at the same time, but and it's enjoyable for me.
For how long ka na involved sa sport na to?
For 3 years na. Yeah.
Okay. And si Wawi naman, how come that you're into this type of
well, because I grew up playing touch rugby and rugby back in Papua New Guinea, so it's a national sport down in PNG. I already knew how to play the game, so last year I joined UP Touch to try out there.
UP, University of the Philippines.
Yes.
Oh, so you're also part of their
team.
varsity? Do they have a varsity?
Yes.
Kayo rin?
Yes.
Lahat kayo. Okay. Mga UP pala to, kaya happy mga Gregorio family, mga kaibigan natin. So, sir, ngayon naman ikwento natin yung latest achievement. I learned that you just won an event. Tama ba?
Yes, there was a regional tournament held in Bangkok, February 22-23. It's called Oakwood Bangkok International Rugby Tens, but it has a ladies touch rugby section or ladies touch football section. And we formed for our first ever national development team. So precursor to national team. It's not quite national team, but it's the development towards that. And we sent 11 players there, comprised of 2 of our major teams. And then they were able to not only perform well and do really great, but they actually won. Well, we expected them to do so, to be honest. But not only did they do so, but they were undefeated in the tournament. So they won 4 games and they drew 1. But and in most of their games, they won by a big margin. The final score was 7-3.
What event nga ito?
The Oakwood Bangkok International Rugby Tens, the ladies touch section.
Okay.
So that's like the first trophy that we've won at the NSA because we've never sent national teams before. Palaging club teams, but never like a national development team.
Pero was this an open tournament or regional?
Yes, open tournament. Actually, there were a total of 7 other teams. 3 were from Thailand, and then 1 was from Malaysia, 1 was from Myanmar, 1 was from Dubai, and 1 was from Singapore.
Puro national team din?
No, they're not necessarily national teams.
Okay.
They're mainly club teams. Some of the other they comprise some national players, but they're not full national team players. So
and who shone in that tournament? Di ba si Shine o ibang?
Actually, our ladies here, they were not part of that national development team at that time. What happens was, as I said, that was just a precursor tournament. But we had several players who really stood up. Of course, the team played very well overall. But we have to highlight the efforts of the 2 captains, Claire Barberas and Maurice De La Cruz. But then, so the big touchdown scorer for the team was Miss Nikki Lira. Out of the 25 scores or touchdowns that the team scored, she scored 15 of them. And then she was assisted by AC San Juan, who was mainly the person who set up a lot of those touchdowns in lieu with Miss Nikki Lira.
Si Shine, how long ka na member ng national team?
Oh, national team. Kakabuo lang ng national team.
Kakabuo
so yeah,
lang.
we had our tryouts.
So mga pioneer tong mga to?
Yes.
Tama ba? Wow, okay. And how does it feel, being part of a national team, knowing that you are officially a representative of the country whenever merong mga ganitong klaseng tournament?
Lagi ko nga sa kanila sasabi, parang sobrang surreal pa rin until now. Kasi, never ko in-imagine na i-represent ko yung Philippines, I mean my country, sa sports internationally. So, I'm very honored then at the same time.
Pero have you tried other sports before touch football?
I like running until now.
Marathon?
I do marathons then. And I tried basketball. I don't think I'm not. I don't
Bakit?
know. I'm not that good in basketball. I'm not sure.
Okay. Pero you like playing basketball?
Yeah, I like playing basketball. Pero hindi ako ganun kagaling sa basketball, to be honest.
Okay. Si Ola, about yung involvement mo. Kanina nabanggit mo nga, running.
Yes.
Sumasali ka na sa mga marathon?
I play ultimate frisbee.
Ultimate frisbee?
Yeah.
Okay. And
yung high school, mga table tennis.
Ganun din siguro. How does it feel na national team? Meron bang...
Yeah, exactly. Actually, pinag-uusapan kasi namin. So yung similar word talaga, surreal talaga yung feeling.
Okay. Si Wawi from Papua
Overwhelming.
New Guinea. So you came over here as a student, or do you have roots
My mom is Filipina,
Okay.
so I'm half.
All right.
So, because we moved here 4 years ago.
Okay. Pero nakapunta ka na sa
Yes.
sa country of origin of your father?
Yeah.
Okay. And
For holidays.
is there a sport there na nilalaro?
It's basically rugby.
Teka, tinatagalog ko. You do speak Tagalog?
Yes, konti lang po.
Buti naman. Tinatagalog yun. Konti lang. Okay, gano'n karami? Baka ano. Hindi. But in playing for UP, ito yung naging sport mo, touch football,
Yes.
or any other sport din?
Because I swim.
You swim,
and
okay.
I do basketball sometimes and soccer.
What happened to those sports?
I switched to touch rugby already.
Okay. All right. And is it something that, knowing that, with all due respect, of course, the sport nyo, na it's still not that popular, but I believe sometime soon it will be. But knowing that you're playing a sport that is not really familiar for most Filipinos, what's the challenge, in playing this type of sport?
Well, trying to teach them how to play the sport and
Okay.
explain the rules and all.
Is it complicated ba yung rules?
No, not. It's basically easy. Don't pass forward. Just,
all you have to do is just parang watch it.
Yeah,
Will watching one game would be enough for you? Sige, Shine.
Actually, as you play, parang dun mo matututunan yung sports. Mahirap kasi ituro na wala
Like
ka sa field.
basic. How do you score points?
Basically, you have to bring the ball to the other end of the field.
Just like a football,
Yeah,
yung
and either
touchdown.
Touchdown. Make a touchdown.
Same term, touchdown.
Yes, we use touchdown then. So, ganun. Passing, a lot of running, passing, and catching. We have this tagline nga, takbo pasa sa low sa
Okay.
Touch Football Pilipinas. Kasi yun talaga yung ginagawa pag naglalaro ka.
Meron din do you measure din yung yards ganun kung saan
May mga ano rin, may tinatawag kami offside, ganun. Parang siniset lang kung gaano ka dapat kalayo.
Okay.
After mag-take ng touch, magbaback ka, ganun. So may mga ganun. Pero madali lang siya pag nandun ka na sa loob ng field. Mas madali siyang aralin.
Sir, saan ba talaga nag-originate itong sport na ito?
Yes.
And how long na ba nilalaro?
Touch football originated from Australia.
Okay.
How it happened was kasi when you're playing rugby and you're training during the week, you can't tackle all the time. Kasi if you do that, wala nang players the weekend. Kasi they're all injured from the training. So they came up with a training game where minimum contact, but they still want to do the other elements like the passing and the evasion, the agility, the running. So they came up with touch football. That was started in the 1970s there in Australia, and then it slowly spread to the other countries that played mainly rugby, and then also beyond that. So here in the Philippines, it's been played at least in a constructive, competitive manner since 2003.
Okay. So basically, bago pa rin.
Yes, bago pa rin. I mean, the UP Touch Football Club, which the three ladies are members of, was only started in 2006.
Okay.
And their sister club, the Nomads Bullet, was in 2005. And then their alumni team, which is Team Mature, those three clubs comprise a lot of the players in the national team. That was in 2010. And actually, we have an exclusive for you because as I mentioned, they were just recently told that they were in a national team. So this is the first ever announcement for the national team.
Okay.
We haven't publicized this online, even on the website. So exclusive ito. So the 16 players who were in the national team.
Naunahan pa natin yung Gilas.
Yes.
Meron na.
Exactly. Miss Bianca Arco, Charity Abenales, Claire Barberis, Alex De Castro, Nerys De La Cruz, Roger Dublin, Ales Feliciano, Nikki Lira, Olana Nazareno, Ali Pressler, AC San Juan, Shine Santos, Katrina Cassie O'Malley, Kyla Uting Su, and Wawi Baki.
Wawi, okay. Wow, we're so proud to be part of a historic announcement.
Yes,
the
first
ever national team. Okay, sir. So, with that, of course, we thank you very much for being part of our show, and rest assured that we are here to be of help sa sport ninyo, and in terms of giving our sports fans updates about your sport, you're guaranteed na gagawin namin yun. So, before we end, sir, your message sa ating mga viewers?
Well, firstly, just give it a try. You can play at UP, at Nomads, but we also just look for our Facebook page. That's our best way to contact us. Touch Football Pilipinas. As we say, takbo, pasa, salo. Try it out, give it a go. Please support our national ladies. Soon we will have a national men's as well. They will be competing in the Asian Club Championships in May. So this is against other countries now in the region. And then what is then the plan? The World Cup in Sydney in 2015 in April. So your support, of course, is valuable. But we also want people to play. We do demos at schools, and if there are teachers out there who want to introduce this, get a taste of it, to try it out, then they can always contact us, and we're happy to run demos for them. We really want to start it with the youth of the kids.
The best way para to entice yung mga viewers, Shine, Ola, and Wawi, reveal your Facebook and Twitter and whatever social media accounts that you have. Shine, at the same time, you
can like facebook.com/touchfootballpilipinas. Yeah. Or you can touch Rugby Club.
Say your thank you sa ating viewers.
Yan guys, thank you so much for your support. And yeah, play with us, guys. It's really fun, and we hope to see everyone's field soon.
All right, thank you, Shine.
Please support us.
Ba't sinabi ko lang sa Facebook? Wala ka gustong batiin? Wala? Wala naman. Na-conscious bigla sa wala. Wawi, just say yung mga nag-support sa inyo, siguro. Say your thank yous.
Well, a big thank you to everyone that supports Touch Rugby and the UP team also.
All right, thank you very much, Ola, Shine, and Mr. Ray. Ayan, naipit. Ayan. And we will be back for more. Thank you very much. Yung ating Touch Football Pilipinas national team, and you will hear more from this sport and this group sa ating pong PTV Sports. Magbabalik po kami. Diyan lang po kayo.
Nagbabalik ang pinakamalaking sports newscast sa bansa, ang PTV Sports. Welcome to iSports Ever. I'm Nicole Ramos.
Again, I'm Dennis
Rizzo.
Hi,
Snow Badwa.
Color coordinated tayo.
I'm Piolo Pascual. We're starting over again. How do I unlove you? Hi, Boss Will. How are you? Boss. Yes, boss.
You invite them.
All right, so for everyone who wants to join us today, all you have to do is follow us at PTV Sports. At facebook.com/PTV4Sports. You can also follow us at twitter.com/PTV4Sports, and you can email us at mail.ptv.ph. At para sa mga gusto magpadala ng text, all you have to do is type in radio space, SR space, name space message, and send them to 2311 for Globe and Touch Mobile and 350 for Smart Talk and Text and Sun users. Ayan, magpadala na kayo.
Okay.
Padala.
Si Boss Mikey pala pare, may event sa si paring Mikey. Doc! Ayan, Polo, Brad, sa Sunday ba to? Teka, nag-text siya sa akin kaninang umaga tatanong ko nga dapat kung matutuloy yung kay Dylan
Dylan? Ano yung kay Dylan?
Ba yan? Kung ano pinagsasasabi ko? Sige muna. Ha?
Revealing report?
Ha? Hindi. Nalito lang. Ito. Okay.
Ano yan?
Great International Polo Parade of participating flag, shows, and dinner all to commence this coming Sunday.
Alright, that's the Sunday.
Snow, may I personally invite you, pare? To the finals? Of the first Philippine Open 2014, this coming Sunday, March 9, 3 p.m. pare.
Pangilan niya sa Forbes? 26. Anong tawag sa'yo?
Pare. Ha? At the Manila Polo Club. 6 teams, pare.
Nahiya na pa. Alam, ngayon naririnig ko yan. Parang gusto ko isoli yung kandila ako sa'yo. Parang hindi ako deserving, no?
Hindi, Brad. Ninong kita. Ito, Brad, ito yung mga participants, 2 Philippine teams, yung Global Port, tsaka San Miguel. Bakit ganun? Okay. Brunei. Prince Jeffrey Bolkia. Ano dito, Brad?
Prince.
Sama sa akin. Papakilala kita kay Sultan Bolkia.
2 Philippine teams,
China.
Kakampi sila.
Sister team sila. Dahil Philippines, China.
Parang Patriot.
Thailand.
San Miguel lang yan.
And USA.
Magkalaban yun.
Okay. So, Boss Mikey, good luck. Sa linggo po yan, i-cover natin yan.
Boss Eric Arejola. Good afternoon.
3 p.m. sa Sunday. Okay.
Basa na tayo ng mga messages natin from
Pero bago ang lahat, bago
Ano
tayo
yan?
magbasa ng message, pakita mo muna yung suot mo, Nicole. Halika na.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
kita po ang pusod ni Nicole. Labasan
No,
kanya.
thank
Dito,
you,
dito.
OTD, for my dress.
Labas ang puso,
OTD
Nicole.
Pilipinas. Follow them on Instagram and
Alam ba
Facebook.
ni
Coach Bong?
Daddy? Yan.
Siyempre, alam niya.
Tinatanong mo siya, Dad?
No, I wear whatever
Daddy,
I want.
like what I'm wearing.
Pero meron siyang ano na, ay, Nicole, you don't wear this type of, meron siyang ganun.
Hindi.
Nag-react siya, pero I still wear what I
Kasi
want.
yung point naman ni Coach Bong true eh. Alam mo kung bakit? Ganun, hindi naman bastusin, tingnan yung bata kasi payat si ano kung maliit eh, di ba?
Talagang
Si Meg-
maliit eh.
Imagine mo pag si Mega nagsuot nun, di ba?
Sexy.
Okay, basa na. Hindi, in
Maganda
fairness,
yung point.
si Nicole kasi parang kapatid mo lang eh, di ba? Kahit
Little
sino.
sister.
Little sister, okay.
Little sis.
Okay. Let's read this message from Kevin. May pick na po kayo ng bagong SMB jersey. Sino po ang player ang pwede maging first draft, next draft pick? Thanks po.
Hindi mababago yung jersey ng San Miguel kung ano yung sinuot nila last time. Yung may mga bilog-bilog, yung mga parang joker-joker na lines.
Joker-joker
Yung pa din
na
kasi
line.
pinungso yun eh. Pinungso yun.
Teka,
Pa din.
ano yun? Yung style ng Petron o?
Yung hindi, yung
unang
ano,
San Miguel.
yung San Miguel, yung last na San Miguel, yung, teka, meron akong kopya niyan eh. Pinadala
yung
sa
parang
akin yan
ano?
eh. Ha? Yung may mga joker-joker lang. Teka, pinadala sa akin yan eh. Teka.
Sige,
Teka
ano
lang.
Okay.
Direct, huwag ko ipapakita ha. Baka makita nyo yung ano natin eh, ha?
O sige, habang ginagawa mo yan,
Ito na.
yung San Miguel, tayo kanina sa Barako.
Direct, pakita mo na. Pwede na ito ipakita. Ayan, yan yung uniform ng San Miguel Beer. Yun pa rin, Brad. Yung may mga
same.
joker lines, oh. Di ba? Nakita mo yung
So,
joker
yung
lines?
sinasabi mong finungsoy.
Kaya lang yung 42 na yan, nasa talk and text na po yan, ha?
Okay.
Danny Seagull. Okay, basa pa tayo ng mga message, di pa tayo sa Twitter.
Alright, this one is from Joseph Cielo. Sana ibalik na
Na lang.
ang AKTV para Active TV para sure na
Active
live ang PBA. Sir Snowbaro, may chance po ba kayang ibalik ang Active sa 13? God bless po.
Nakausap po si Coach Chotres kagabi. Ang naging statement po niya regarding that is, sa ngayon, wala rin sa study nila eh. Although, inamin niya na isa nga to sa talagang pinakamalakas na hatak ngayon ay yung PBA sa TV5. Gusto niyo madinig?
Sige.
Ito na.
Ayun,
Direct.
Hirap eh. Ang hirap. And you won't see anywhere in the world na double header on primetime television na sports. Wala kang makikita gano'n kasi it's just too difficult. Pero is there a study? Yeah. There's a study. The study is being done on, kasi ang sinasabi nila, ang question is, mas mabuti ba yung schedule dati na live pareho sa IBC or mas mabuti itong one game ng live sa TV5 and yung first game sa Action? And the answer is, by more than double, mas marami nakakapanood ng PBA sa TV5. It's a kombinasyon ng Action and TV5.
Pero ano po ang top rating show natin ngayong taon sa TV5?
Hindi ko alam, sports lang ako. Hindi ko alam.
Pero sabi niya Game 6 daw, sabi ni Mr. Lorenzani.
Sa games, sa sport. Oo, Game 6. Yung Game 6 ng last conference, yun.
Pero how would you assess, boss, yung ratings natin, PBA buong conference?
We've never had these ratings ever in history. Kaya pag ipagsama mo yung nanonood ng dalawang game ng IBC noon as against sa isang game sa PBA, sa TV5 ngayon, mas marami nanonood sa TV5.
Pero malakas din ba na, masasabi ba, boss, nag-report din ba yung TV5 sa inyo na malakas ang hatak ng PBA?
Oh.
Even during elimination?
Oh, malakas talaga.
Than those hearing now dun sa ibang slot. Isa sa pinakamalakas yung PBA.
Malakas talaga yung PBA, maski elimination round. There's no question. Kaya nga linagay natin sa prime time sa TV5. Diba? Kailan ba nalagay ang PBA sa major network? Diba? Dati PTV4, IBC, Studio 23, Solar, they've never been on a major network. Except now. And alam ko marami nagagalit kasi hindi live yung but hanapin nila sa Action.
Pero dati, boss, galit siya yung mga fans ng Ginebra.
Sorry guys. Pero ito yan, ito yung clincher, Brad.
Major,
Tinanong ko siya. Okay. So, tinanong ko siya about... Okay, ayan. Tinanong ko siya about dun sa sa pwede bang kasi nagre-rate naman eh. Di ba? Nagre-rate, sabi nila.
Nagre-rate naman
PBA.
pala eh.
Ba't hindi na lang pareho dun sa TV5? Ito po naging sagot.
Now you're coming up with a study on perhaps having both games live on TV5.
Oh, yeah. Part of the study is to figure out if the current schedule of TV5 led to more viewers for the PBA, and it's a resounding yes with the current schedule. So, you know, there's we don't see any need to change it at this point.
What about the first game, boss? May any chance na it will also be aired on?
Hirap eh, ang hirap. And you won't see anywhere in the world na double header on primetime television na sports.
Okay.
So, right.
Dennis.
Galing mo talaga.
Okay. Okay? Nice ka na. So, ayun, salamat po sa panonood ninyo sa Minor Network.
Inuna pa eh.
Oo, saka na. Pero yung Minor Network sila ng cycling, yun ang gumawa eh. Yung Minor Network. Oh, Brad.
Ni-spill mo na.
Yung cameraman nga natin ngayon, isa yata yun. Nagawa sa atin ngayon. Ang galing gumawa. Okay.
Ang ganda ng cycling nila, no?
Oo, ang ganda ng cycling nila.
Bakit?
Hindi, sa totoo lang, Mr. Mochulani, nanonood siya ngayon sa RBC. Sabi niya, ang ganda ng coverage ng TV5. Sabi ko, nga, parang,
alam niya?
Parang PTV Sports din gumawa. Kasi yung mga tao kamukha eh. Yung mga taga-PTV Sports. Basa na next text.
Alright, basa tayo ng text. This one is from Gerald. Papasok din po ba sa PBA yung Phoenix Petroleum sa SM at NLEX?
SM and sa ngayon, officially, yung formally, no? Yung term siguro is formal, ano?
Formally, yes. Yung NLEX, ano na sila, di ba?
Nagbigay ng letter of intent.
Oh, nagbigay na rin?
Hindi.
No,
Sinasabi ko ngayon, yung Kia at saka yung Blackwater. Kasi yung mga NLEX, yung mga Phoenix, ano pa ba?
They're asking kasi kung papasok.
Mr. Decima, alam. Lamoyan, happy. Ano lang, mga pahapyaw. Pero mahirap patulan na kung hindi talaga nagbibigay ng letter.
Kasi bago kayo magbigay ng letter of intent, Brad, i-interviewin muna kayo eh. I-scrutinize muna kayo ni Commissioner eh.
At saka kailangan din maging play safe sina Commissioner, sina William. Kasi baka naman yung iba, para lang pag-usapan, sabihin natin, sali tayo. Diba? Pero kunyari lang. Diba? Pagka medyo okay na, pull out na tayo. Siyempre may ganun eh. Diba?
Okay.
But yung mga nabanggit mo, yung NLEX, yung BDO, ano ba?
Hindi, yung NLEX.
Mga ano yan, merong mga plano talaga.
Pakiramdam ko yung NLEX, gustong-gusto, Brad. Kasi unang-una, way kasi ng NLEX yan, ng MVP Group, para makakuha sila ng mga player na bago, fresh blood. Kasi na-trade lahat ng mga picks nila eh.
Bakit?
Oo.
Saan?
Na-trade. Sa iba-iba na. Wala na silang trade. Mga picks, siguro 2015 na yung next nila. Yung 2015 yata, na-trade pa sa Air 21.
Air 21 Express.
Oo, di ba? So, kung magpapasok sila ngayon, chances are, pwede sila magdala ng 5 players. Brad, yung 5 players na yun, it can be Kevin Alas, Matt Ganuelas, Jake Pascual, Ronald Pascual, Garbo Lanete.
Mabigat yun.
Diba?
Medyo, never happened since Pure Foods. Kasi baka mamaya, sabihin nung Rainer Shan, teka naman, ba't kami 3 lang? Ba't sila 5?
Tapos na tayo?
Diba?
4 minutes
Meron
to go?
pa. 4 minutes. Basa pa.
Sige, basa ka pa.
Basa naman tayo sa
Basa pa kayo. Pagpadala po kayo ng message sa aming Minor Network.
Okay. Si Alan Gutierrez Peñalosa. Good day update po sa final lineup ng San Miguel. Is this San Miguel Beerman or...
mga bago lang dyan, yan, si Sol Mercado. Kanina naglaro si Jason Ballesteros eh.
Sinubukan. Nagtatry
pero ano lang, 1 minute and 32 seconds. Kasi 10:28 nilabas siya ng fourth quarter.
At least ando dun siya. Pwedeng practice player na siya kasi ginamit siya eh. Di ba?
May question ako. Pag dumami yung team sa PBA, saan sila kukuha ng pool of athletes nila or players?
Hindi kasi marami pa tayong
Maraming ways eh.
Paano yung mga superstars?
Ang basic dyan, yung mga free agents, pwede lang kunin diretso.
Tsaka yung direct hires nila. Doon sila mag-i-evolve, yung core nila. Kasi pag bumili ka ng bagong team, yun. Kanyari, binili mo yung Sunmix, sila James Shop sa Lumo.
Oo.
So yung mga bagong team, pwede silang kumuha ng direct hire sa
farm team nila.
Hindi, doon sa team nila na pinanggalingan na amateur, like sa D-League, like case of Blackwater. Ang tanong ngayon yung Iya.
Hindi, ano yun? Depende sa board.
Concession. Oo. Pero alam ko, 5 eh. Papayagan niyo malamang 5. Kasi 5 talaga eh. Pag
Raynor siya, yung 3 lang eh.
Kasi, in-acquire nila yung sa Shell. Yung dead, ano tawag doon? Yung parang dead franchise ng Shell, di ba? Hindi kasi totally bago eh. Unlike yung Red Bull. Di ba yung Red Bull, bago yun, 2000.
Okay. Pero pwede na rin sila to go with trades na din.
Oh!
Basta nakapasok na, pwede na makapag. Kasi may picks na yan eh. May mga picks na yan.
Okay, so basa pa tayo ng mga messages nila.
Alright, sa Twitter naman tayo. This one is from Mark Jesse Santos. Sir Dennis, di ba, nag-comeback fight si Eric Morales, pero natalo siya twice. Lalaban pa ba siya ulit?
Lalaban siya this coming March 22 against Jorge Paez Jr. Bakyan, puro talo. Yung kay Danny Garcia, natalo. Yung kay noon, si David Diaz.
Kasi tumba ng todo yun eh. Napabayaan
kasi siya
pagka napabayaan niya, tumatama.
Yung fighting weight niya, mga 140, 147, pero pag hindi na siya lumalaban, nagwa-180.
180. Bago yung Pacquiao 3, yung Pacquiao 3, lumobo siya. Nag-180 siya doon. Basa pa tayo, mabilis.
Ito. From
Pipili ka lang, namimili ka pa.
Michael Kelly Romero. Good afternoon. Sana wala na lang... Oops, no. Sorry. Next, Mark Anthony Fernandez. Sir Snow at Sir Dennis at Pretty Nicole. I just want to say good job for Sir Dennis and Sir Snow about their write-ups and story about Alaska. Good job. Keep up the good work. Pag-greet naman ako, Pretty Nicole. Hi, Mark Anthony Fernandez.
PH Dennis, ha?
Tsaka yung spin.ph si Snow ba?
Nasulat ka ba ng Alaska story?
Yun eh.
Palang. Hindi, I think...
Hindi pa ako nakakapagsulat eh. Basta alam ko lang, may isang team Brad na naiinis yung ibang mga player, may favorite. Oo. Kaya hindi ko pa nasusulat yan eh. Susulat ko. Okay, magpaalam na tayo. Nakikita ko na si Miss Cathy San Gabriel at saka si Ralph Obina. Sige, mga sponsors natin. Make ang iyong mahabang listahan ng mga sponsors.
Thank you to Street Couture at ang ating shirts. Nasa Mr. Rudy Yu of Hooked Up Watches. The Other Place Restaurant sa Batangas City. Sir Richard Bondad. Mr. Amisum ng Amazing Playground, Sir Giselle Lucina ng Ever Belena, St. Luke's Medical Center, Dean Grace Pharmacy, Dr. MJ Tarsing Zen Institute, Frank and Marcel Graphics, and My Jewelry.
Kung tinatanong ka pa na ni Doc MJ, ha? Si Meg, ha? Mukha na matanda, pabalikin mo na sa akin.
Yes, totoo.
Ikaw yun eh.
Alright, I want to thank OOTD Pilipinas for my outfit today. You can follow them on Facebook, www.facebook.com, or follow them at Instagram at OOTD Pilipinas. Thank you so much, and thank you, Mr. Giselle Lucy, for our makeup from Ever Belena. Thank you, Mr. Rudy, for our hookup watches. Thank you, Mr. Amisumong, for our amazing playground outfits. Thank you, Sir Mike, for our street couture
Wala
outfits.
naman ako eh.
Okay, Dennis, thank you mo.
Josel de Guzman, kaibigan natin ng Globe. Tsaka si Epoca Kimpo, si Maala. Ronald Dulatre ng NLEX, magandang hapon. Thank you for watching. And syempre, aking wife, Queenie, I love you. Kay Prince Ian, Prince Zoe, Mami Base, Lola Prime, Kuya King, Mama Lau, Daddy Dan, and Mami G. Yung iba, bukas na lang.
Ako po, Barako Bola NG Cola, Mr. George Chua, Michael Johnson Chua, Paul Chua, Mr. J. Lianes Diat, kay Boss Rafi Casal. Salamat po sa Barako Bola NG Cola. Sa Axel 360, Mr. Willie Ortiz, Philip Gulula, sa Jacob Malapas at Arvin Rawat. Siyempre, kay Ninong Renato Lirin ng Rally Tours and Travel. At salamat din sa Ever Belena, Mr. Giselle Ducy, Mr. Mike Lim, Boss Rudy Yu ng Macbeth, and also kay Kuya Mike Lim and kay Pat Aquino at saka kay Boss
Glenn
George
Galang
at Wilbert Dowa Taoyuan Restaurant. Okay? Salamat
Luke Martin Ringan. Happy birthday,
Doc
bukas.
MJ, Sen Institute. Ako po yung Nicole Sobadwa.
Meg Sioson.
Nicole Ramos.
Dennis Principe.
Ang tabayanan po News at 6, kasama napakagandang si Miss Cathy San Gabriel at si Attorney Ralph Obina. Dahil si Attorney Mark, ginawa ko na si abogado. Sa inyo po sila. Sports Radio, kalas na tayo. Narito po ang mga tampok na balita sa News at 6.